Great morning, you guys. Come on in. Come on in. Great morning. Great morning. Let me go ahead and share. Come on in. Come on in. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Come on in. Come on in. Oh, yeah, we finna have real talk. So I'm going to go on and share. Great morning, baby. Thank you for sharing. Thank y'all for sharing. Let me know who's here and where you're tuning in from. Who's here and where you are tuning in from. Great morning, woman of God. All right, all right. So, y'all, let's get started. We're going to go on and get started. Everybody else going to have to bed, you know this, ma'am. I feel a way that you're able to stay in the bed, okay? All right, I feel a way about that, okay? Listen, the title of this drive-by is Don't Stop, Get It, Get It. And let me tell you why I named it that. Sometimes in our lives, we have a tendency to start well. We get off to a strong start. We make there we go. We make a decision for us, for our lives, for our families, for whatever, but we make a decision. And then life starts lifing. And the thing about lifing is it's always going to life. It's always going to happen. It's always going to be there. It's always going to exist. Always. Always. It's always going to be something. Something is going to be going on. Why? It's life. It means that it is continuous. It is ongoing. The only thing constant about our lives is change. Change is constant. There will constantly be some type of change. Something will change. Someone will change. A situation will change. A circumstance will change. But God will not change. So I guess when I say the only thing constant about life is change, what I'm saying is that the only thing that we can count on when it comes to the natural life is that change will occur. But even greater than change occurring is the God that we serve, who changes not. Right? You know, I had to do a little King James on you, changes not. Right? He changes not. Okay. My God changes not. Okay. But truly, he doesn't change. And the beauty of that is in the midst of the turmoil and all the change of our lives, we have one that we can count on, that we can depend on, that's got our back, that won't leave us or forsake us, like he never switches up on us. God is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow, constant, okay? But for this reason, it gives us the strength, the courage, the endurance to be able to do what? Don't stop, get it. Why? We know God has our back. When we feel like Okay, we started out strong, but look, I'm just going to stop. Did God tell you to do it? And if God told you to do it, why are you stopping with something that God told you to do? Stop doing something else. Stop doing something that you promised somebody else that is not God. Okay? Stop doing something that God didn't tell you to do, but you picked up to do because it was a good idea. It was nice. It was a good gesture, but God didn't say do it. Stop doing something that sucks all your time up, but allows you to be mindless and to just drift. Stop doing that. But don't stop doing what it is God has called you to do. And if you stopped, pick it back up. Pick it back up. Yesterday, I called my sister, the apostle, the lady apostle, and I wanted to meet the prophetess, because I said, I need to meet my sister. I need to meet, and I don't say everybody ain't my sister. I just want y'all to know that. I say sister a lot. I've got sisters now, but everybody ain't my sister. But anyway, I said, I got to meet my sister since I'm not going to be there. I need to meet my sister, right? So she puts her on the phone, Sonia Perry, and that lady pulled a me on me. Now listen, anybody who knows me knows that somebody is subject to meet me, and then God just started talking. You didn't even get a good high end. It's subject to happen like that. Well, that's what happened to me yesterday. The woman of God said, hey, you sure you're not going to be able to come just for one night? Oh, I said, hold up. Girl, give me some warning. Let me turn my voice memo on so I can capture all of this prophetic goodness. Baby, and she began to prophesy. And the thing about God is, let me tell y'all, see, this is why you got to understand the prophetic. So many people don't operate in the prophetic in the manner in which God intended. All right? I'm not saying they false prophets. Sometimes it's immaturity in the gift. I've been immature in the gift. I know what that's like, right? I know there's not a lot of people who teach people how to operate in their prophetic gift the way God wants them to. You know, we got these universal blankets. You know, well, if you're a prophet, you're supposed to do. If you're a prophet, you're supposed to do what God says do, the way God says do it, when God says do it. Say it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. But you gotta find your prophetic voice, because everyone has a prophetic voice. All right. So, and I didn't learn that in no school. God taught me that. What I know about the prophetic, God taught me. If I just tried to use man's system, if I tried to duplicate what other people did, I would be a mess right now. Because what God tells me to do and how God tells me to do it is not the same all the time. Like, I ain't saying nothing's wrong with how they do it, but that's them as a prophet. Even if you look at the books of the prophets in the Bible, they have different prophetic voices. There were different ways that God used them. Okay, so you've got to, when you're a prophet, when you have a prophetic gift, you've got to learn to operate the way God wants you to operate. Okay, that was just a little prophetic lesson, prophetic school coming. Okay, now look, so she pulls a me on me and she begins to prophesy. And in true God fashion, she calls me out on some stuff. That's what. Come on, y'all. You ain't gonna get no prophetic word and everything just good. God gonna tell you not just what's coming, what he has for you, not just what was in the past, but he will often tell you what's blocking you. What's blocking you, what's preventing you from getting the promises that he's made for you. So she says, you started something 3 years ago and you stopped. God said, pick it up and finish. It's a big project. I said, oh my God, I've been talking about this big project that God gave me, this whole connecting the dots thing, right? I know that God said it's time for me to do that. I know that I have to complete that. I know that it's a lot of work. And she said, there's a lot of small things that you can do. But she said, focus on the big thing. I said, oh my God, this woman is in my business. She's in my business. And then she starts talking, you know, it always comes back to money, to wealth, to prospering, because that's God's mandate for me, like to prosper. He's mandate for all of us, but everybody don't want to prosper. Some people just want to get back. So I ain't trying to mess with y'all get back folk today, okay? But really understanding the kingdom and what Paul meant when he said, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Because see, what we do in the church is we get caught up in the church. We get caught up in religion. We get caught up in the spirit, and we forget that there's a natural component that God uses in order to inspire, to provoke, to draw others, right, to him. Because I don't know who y'all think want to follow y'all's God with y'all sick, broke selves. Just stay sick, stay broke. Stay sick, stay broke. Stay sick, stay broke, stay sad. Stay sick, stay broke, stay sad. You stay sick, stay broke, stay sad. Now, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a season of your life where your money isn't flowing the way you're accustomed to it flowing or the way that you want it to flow. I'm not saying that you won't have down seasons. I'm not saying that there won't be a season where you pick up a little more weight. I'm not saying that there won't be a season where you may be a little sad, you may be grieving, you may be doing. But listen, if you are always sick, sad, and broke, I don't want to serve y'all God. Don't tell me about him, honey, because I don't want to know him, honey. A God that keep you sick, sad, and broke? Who want that? I don't. I'm just telling y'all, I don't want that. I don't want that. So God will put you in a place where people can see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, not in the sweet by and by. We shall reach, get to those marks. I don't know what it says, something about some shores, okay? Listen, I'm not talking about getting this, climbing the stairway to, oh, that's the secular song. I'm not talking about waiting till we can walk the streets paved with gold. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is, Mr. Johnson, what I'm talking about is God showing people through you and your life, your progression, your living, how good and pleasant it is to serve him. Serving him has perks. Not that we do it for the perks, but there are perks to serving him. Let me tell y'all. So she began to share some things that people don't really know. So I haven't talked about it. Gave specific city. I said, girl. I said, flesh and blood did not, flesh and blood did not reveal that to you. That can only be revealed by the Spirit of the Lord, which is true because flesh and blood didn't reveal it to her. Truly God did. But I said, wow, God, I didn't call to get a word. I called to meet her, you know, because I was sad I wasn't going to be there. And y'all know I'd be like, that's my sister, right? I'm like, okay. I said, oh my goodness. Why this lady, my spirit twin? She's my spirit twin. When I tell y'all she's my spirit twin, I didn't talk to her that long, but I know for sure and for certain that that's my spirit twin. God uses us the same way. I saw it clearly. I clearly saw it because she pulled a me on me. All right. So then the Lord gave me a word for her. And I was like, oh, I gotta get there. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was like, babe, we gotta go. I gotta be in the house. Well, we had planned to be in the house, but we're not gonna be in the house. And let me tell y'all something. This is why you gotta listen and be sensitive to God. Do you know God is concerned about everything that concerns you? And therefore, because he's concerned about everything that concerns you, sometimes God will do things to get you to a place that he needs you to be. Where is it that he needs you to be? Where is it that God is trying to take you. When you understand what God is doing and how he's doing it, and you understand your part in it and what you need to do, and you understand how God is moving, then you can be in alignment with God. This thing is all about alignment. All about alignment. It's all about you understanding and recognizing and seeing and being able to tap in and not tap out. It's all about you not quitting and not giving up because it's hard or difficult, or you had a stumbling block, you had a delay, you had something happen that disrupted. It's all about that. So this is what I'm going to tell you. This is what I'm going to tell you. Don't stop. Get it. Look, there's some things that I've put on the back burner, some things that I've stopped, some things that I've delayed, some things, and it's interesting how God does things, right? So I thought I was going to be teaching at least another class this term that starts Monday, but I'm not. I won't teach again to July. And I told my baby, I said, baby, that means I'm going to be doing my stuff May, June, so that I can get stuff done, and then I'll be ready to teach again in July. I'll have things in a place where I need them to be. Look, don't stop, get it. We did the 3-day fast, and I started working out the Wednesday before the fast, but we did the 3-day fast. I haven't worked out since the fast until today. Today's going to be my first day working out, but I'm working out today. 15 minutes, I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to take breaks, and it's going to be good. And I'm going to feel strong, and I'm going to feel fit. And then I'm going to walk, and I'm going to feel determined, and God is going to be glorified. Why would God be glorified in my working out? Because I am taking dominion of my body. I'm taking dominion when it comes to my health. See, there's nothing wrong with having health challenges. I'm not saying you're a bad person because you're overweight. I'm not saying you're a bad person because you're sick. I'm not saying you're a bad person because you have money issues. But what I am saying is, if all your life you are sick, broke, and sad, it is a problem. There's nothing wrong with being sad for a season, but when the season is extensive, baby, you are no longer sad. Honey, you are no longer sad. You are sad. Come on now. What? We got to get the joy of the Lord. The word says that the joy of the Lord is my strength. So how do you get to the joy of the Lord? I don't know who this is for, but whoever it's for, I'm giving it to you. And it's for me too, okay? How do you get to the joy of the Lord? You listen to music that gives you joy. Stop listening to all the sad songs. You listen to all the sad songs, the sad love songs, the sad worship songs, the sad. Get you some joy. The songwriter said, I get joy when I think about what he's done for me. Come on, get you some joy. What is it that you need? Oh, you sad? Oh, go do something for somebody else. Oh, go be a blessing to somebody else. Oh, go serve somebody whose situation is worse than your situation. Do that, but do something. Don't just be sad, Sally. Thank you, baby. I ain't lying and I ain't trying to be funny. It's like you getting some muscles. My baby getting some muscles, y'all. I don't recall you being there. Oh, he done threw his gun up, y'all. Don't shoot me, sir. Don't shoot me. Honey, he done shot his muscle up. My baby getting muscles, y'all. I don't care what nobody say. That's my man. That's right, Evelyn. You can't have a pity party. And if all your friends are in the party with you, get you some new friends. They not your friend. If all your friends in the party with you, oh, poor you. Girl, you right, girl. You right. Ooh, girl, you right. Somebody got to tell you, shut up. Shut up. Get up. Wash your face. And get it. And once you start to get it, don't stop. When I look at my life and I look at those seasons, because I've had them, those seasons where I just seem to be, like it seemed to be one thing after another, after another, after another, after another that was bad, right? Baby, in those seasons, I had some people around me who would say, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? How you gonna deal with this? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Listen, they would listen to me. They would talk to me. They would allow me to feel what I feel, experience what I experience, but they would not allow me to stay. And it's so funny because even to this day, this is what people will tell you about me. Oh, you're not getting ready to let us just because I'm your friend. Anyone who is your friend and they allow you to stay in that place of sad, pity, poor me, everybody's horrible, that's not your friend. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what's happened in your life. Listen, everybody can't be horrible. Everybody can't be horrible. Life is what it is. Let's go. After you have felt, identified, examined, understood, process through and move forward. Because as long as you hold on to that stuff, you'll never get to your destiny ever. You know why? Because you'll always have a reason not to. Y'all know I got to take my Sammy. I need all my mood right. All day, okay? Clarity, focus. I got stuff to do. And normally I won't even take stuff 2 times a day. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I take that 2 times a day. 2 times. I take it 2 times a day. I'm very deliberate about it. I'm very deliberate about it because I know my body needs it. I'm getting there. It's my little CBD coffee. Put my little peppermint CBD oil in. There's a song called Blessings on Blessings, right? And it says, always getting blessings for the rest of my life. I think it's like rest of my life, rest of my years, one of them, but forever. And I feel like that's where I am in my life. Look, so I want to enjoy all of that. Yes, baby. Anthony Brown. Yes, it is. I want to live and I want to be healthy to experience all of the goodness that God has for me. Y'all, I've gone through hell. I didn't go through all that hell to be sad. And I don't care what the church folks think. I'm not going to be sad with y'all. I'm not going to be sad for y'all. I'm not going to be broke for y'all and with y'all. I don't care. I'm going to give my way out of any challenges. I'm going to make sure that I stay attuned to the ear of God. I'm going to do the work required for me to be who I need to be. I'm going to do what I got to do for me and mine and those who will listen. And I'm going to shout from the rooftop, you ain't got to stay broke, sick, sad. You don't have to. You can be blessed, 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 blessed. But there's a requirement for you to do some things. We always want something without giving anything or doing anything. We just want stuff to miraculously appear. We single. We don't go out of the house. Go to work. Come home. We single. But we expect a man. I don't know who this man is. Y'all think he on Amazon. Is that on Amazon? How much is it? Listen, I did not get my husband off Amazon. Okay? He didn't come off of Amazon. He came from me getting up and getting out. It wasn't that I was going out hunting for a man. Listen, I just happened to go to a party. And over a year later, see, this is why, y'all listen, we so religious and pious that we'll miss out on blessings and what God is trying to do being religious. I ain't got time for your religiosity. If you're looking for somebody that's religious, I am not she is not me, I am not her. Okay, I am not religious, but baby, I love me some God, and I love to laugh and have fun and to eat and to play. I love games. Listen, I want to have joy, not just when I think about what he's done for me, but just in my life. I want to have joy. April said, oh yes, got to get out to be seen. Absolutely. And I ain't telling you go to the clubs. I ain't telling you that. I'm telling you, get out the house. Find something that you enjoy doing. Go do that. Who knows? He may be there doing the same thing you're doing. Well, I ain't got nobody, so I'm going to just, go do this. He waiting for you to show up. And you in the house talking about, I ain't got nobody. And I ain't going to never have nobody. I'm going to be single all my life. One thing about me, I made a decision. I made a decision that I was going to enjoy my singleness, that I was not going to look at singleness as a curse, but that I was going to enjoy it. I started taking my own self out. I took myself out to eat when I wanted to go out to eat. If I wanted to go do something, I would go do it. Like, I was finding stuff to do that I wanted to do. Now, I got a whole husband. He be struggling to get me out the house. I don't want to go to the store. That's not fun to me. You talk about, let's go pay bills. I don't want to go pay bills. That's not fun to me. Listen, but there are some things that are fun to me. And I do want to do more of that. I do want to get out of the house more. But I'm good in the house. I don't be bored. Y'all know they say I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. I'm in the house bored. I'm in the house bored. I don't be bored in the house. I'm just as content in the house watching a movie as going to a movie theater. I'm just as content eating here, like cooking and eating here, as I am going to a restaurant. I want the outside activities, but my life isn't predicated upon them. But I genuinely like being home. Well, let's explore that for a minute. Why would I like being home? I didn't have a stable home for a year. For a year, I was uprooted. For a year. I'd be happy to be home. It's like, oh. I'm home. For a year, God had me moving. I was in spaces that were not my space. I mean, I was welcomed in the space. I was told to make it my space, but it's not the same. So I like being home. I like it. But I also like to get out. I like life. And I'm going to live it to the fullest. Yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, right? And I wanted some Mexican and a margarita. Mexican and a margarita. Mexican and a margarita. My baby make sure I had that. Mexican and a margarita. See, listen, stop trying to control other people. Stop trying to dictate what other people do. Y'all be worried about the wrong stuff. And then, let me tell you how we do, well, not me, but we as in, leaders and people in ministry, we work so hard not to offend you. We work so hard to make sure that you guys, don't stumble. We work so hard. And I'm going to tell y'all this. And I'm taking nothing away from that text, okay? But let me tell y'all this. We got to grow up. People got to grow up. People got to grow up. People got to grow up. We got to grow up. When I tell you grow up, I mean grow up. Grow up. You worry about the wrong stuff and don't worry about the right stuff. Okay? You be worried about what leaders is doing, but you ain't paying your tithes. You not getting to church on time. You not fulfilling your assignment. You not doing, but you looking at somebody else worried about what they are doing. Stop worrying about other people. And when I say stop worrying about other people, I don't mean don't care about other people. I'm talking about stop being in everybody else's business trying to judge what everybody else do. What is God saying to you? You stand on that. You walk out the walk that God has given you. But you know what the problem is? God hasn't given most of us our walk. Who gave it to us? Our pastor, their pastor, our parents. Somebody else gave it to you because you ain't even had a conversation with God about your life, about your living. So you don't recognize the voice of God. See, God had to break me out of religion. God had to break me out of religion so that I could live and stop judging every freaking body, because I'm mad that other people are doing stuff and having fun, and I feel like all I've got in my life is a bunch of tanks because that's what I've chosen. I don't look at what I can't do. I look at the things that I can do. I look at what I can do. And I enjoy my life. And if it is offensive to you that I enjoy my life, don't be on my page. Don't watch me. Because what I'm going to do is enjoy my life while I serve God with all my heart. I love God with all my heart. I do some things that to the average person is unimaginable. I love hard. I love people that, looking at the situation, I shouldn't be loving them, but I do. And I love them for real. I love God enough to look at me, to put me in check, to get me in order. And I refuse, talking about me, I refuse to miss out on the blessings of God because of what? I'm scared what some church people gonna say or think. I don't mean no harm, but bump y'all. Not that I don't care about you, but I don't care enough for you to stop my life and my living, because guess what I do? I handicap you. I'm not trying to handicap you. I'm trying to protect you. But I handicap you because I don't teach you in me, through me, by me being who I've been created to be. Don't be judging people. Pastor Mike said it like this: never judge a book by its cover. Stop judging people by their cover, by their outside. Stop doing it. Stop judging people because they do something that you don't do. Stop doing it. God sent me and my husband's life to check his judge-o-meter. That's all the stuff he would normally judge. I do. Like, he be looking at me like, why they like this? Why they got it? Why they do this? Why they do that? Why here come his wife. Doing some of the same stuff. God has a way of breaking us out of things. That's that watermelon. Listen, you all, but life is a beautiful thing. And God has a plan for your life. And there's something that he wants to do in you and through you and for you. Baby, you are a key to so many people. Don't stop. Get it, get it. Don't stop, get it, get it. Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. Listen, I like to dance, right? So I really like to dance. I like to dance. I'll be having my own little dance parties. I like to sing and I like to dance. Not that I can necessarily hold a tune or know the words, either one. But I like to dance and I like to sing, right? It brings me joy. That brings me joy. So my husband will tell you when I'm working and like I'm in that place where I got to be intense, the music is going to be loud. Plus I have challenges hearing. So that's the other part. So the music is going to be loud and I'll be like, I got that VICTORY. And no reason to fear. Got that. Hey, I got that. Jesus. I got that. Hey, I got that. Jesus. Listen. I love to sing and I love to dance. And I'm not talking about the church dance because I can't do the church dance because my rhythm ain't good enough like that, right? That dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 then you got I'll fall somewhere, y'all. I'm not finna do that. That's if I do it, know that it's the Lord. I may jump, I may do something in place, but I'm not going to go all the way around the church and stuff. I'm not, that's not, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, mm, 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 I do to get the clap on beat. But I like to dance and I like to sing. And it brings me joy. And I really do I really do get joy when I just think about everything that God has done for me, where he's brought me in over a year and a half. In about a year and a half, God totally changed my life. Totally changed my life. Changed my area code. Like he changed my life in a way that I desired, in the way that I dreamed of, but I didn't know if it was coming. But do you know why I got to the changed life? I got to the changed life, and he's not done changing. I got to the changed life because I didn't stop. I kept getting it. And not the way I normally would. So check this out. Okay, my vitamin. So check this out. I used to be the person that I was so intent on winning, so intent on success, so intent on getting things done, so intent on making money that I just go, constantly running, constantly doing. Two things happened that really shifted me, that really changed my perspective. And allowed me to really see me. One, I left my husband that I married twice. And we've been married a total of about 18 years, like actually living together. 18, 19 years living together. And the whole span of us knowing each other was about 23 years, 24 years, 20, 25 years, okay? That was significant for me because it's not something that I just wanted to do, but it was something that I had to do in order to move forward. And after that, that's when I really started looking at me. I knew something was going on with my picking. I had to look at me. I had to begin to examine my life and identify some word curses I'd spoken over my life. That I spoke, even as a young person, some word curses that I spoke over my life. And I had to break those curses. I had to denounce those vows I made so that I could be free to get to where God needed me to get to. Now, the thing about it is we say things and we think what we say doesn't matter, but we were created in the image of God and in his likeness. He created us, right? And we have creative power, just like he does. He said, let there be light, and there was light. You gotta be careful what you say because you produce, whether you produce to the negative or the positive, you still produce with what you say. So I said some things that showed up in my marriages, plural, and divorces, plural, because of the vow I made. Vows, plural, that I made, right? So, once I examined it, figured out where stuff was coming from, addressed it, dealt with it, broke those vows, then I had to just start examining my broken places. My broken places. Y'all know we have broken places. I had to examine my broken places. And I had to make a choice. Either I'm going to stay in my broken place or I'm going to heal. That's it. It's only two options. Stay broken, heal. There's no in between. Either you're going to stay broken or you're going to heal. See, that simplifies it. See, we want to make it complicated. We want to give all of these degrees of dimensions up. No, you have a choice to make. Either you're going to stay broken or you're going to heal. I was determined I was going to heal. And I wasn't going to let anything stop me from healing, not even me. That meant that I had to face me. I had to face my inconsistencies. I had to face my challenges. I had to face those things that I was afraid of. I had to face my fear of vulnerability. I had to face all these things, right? This is what's interesting. When I chose to heal, healing came my way. What do I mean healing came my way? God began to show me things in areas of my life and myself where I needed healing. Y'all, I know I'm talking about don't stop, get it, but I need y'all to stay with me because healing is the key. Angel number 111. Listen, you have the ability to create the life that you desire. You have the ability to create you have the ability to create the life that you desire. But it's contingent upon you healing. You want to fix an issue. See, it don't matter. God can cancel your debt all day long. But if you're not healed of the thing that puts you in the place of creating debt, then you'll create new debt. It'll last for a minute, it'll be gone. That's why you have people who win a lottery, get all this money, and then they're broke within 3 to 5 years. How is that? Because they weren't healed from what led them to be in the situation that they were in. Y'all, we have money problems because we have money issues. And I'm not talking about money issues as in we don't have enough money. I'm talking about money issues as in we have, oh my goodness, money blocks, things in us that block us from getting money, things in us that repel money from us. So we got to understand that. But when you don't understand that, you think that the solution is just the debt being canceled. And what I'm going to tell you is the solution is healing. Get whole. See, when you get whole in every area of your life, you can live a full and blessed life. But that requires you to examine the different areas of your life, the different facets of your life. We focus on the spirit. This is why Paul said, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. Because he understood that prosperity was more than just money. He understood that the church was focusing on the soul to the exclusion a lot of times of the other areas of their life. That they weren't doing what needed to be done for their health. I think it was Timothy that was sickly, and they told him, hey, drink a little wine. Drink a little wine. It'll help with your stomach. See, this is what we got to understand, that for every illness, for every dis-ease, there is already a natural remedy for it. There is something naturally that exists that is designed to address whatever that is. Why? God said that he's given us herbs. He's given us herbs for healing. Listen, everything that we need exists in this earth. There is no illness, listen to me, that is not curable with some things that exist and some changes in our life, in our lifestyle. Angel number 122. But we must change. Our problem is we don't want to change. We don't want to change. Oh no, I got to change my lifestyle. I got to change my eating habits. I got to change what I do. I got to change what I eat. I got to what? Change what I drink. I got to change. You do. I don't want to eat that. It's bitter. Bitter is good for you. Did you know that bitter vegetables are really good for you? The bitter ones. The ones you don't like because they got a little bite to it. They're good for you. But see, we don't like bitter. But bitter is better. So you've got to understand that the change that you desire is going to require a change in you. It's going to require a change in you. I already know. Let me tell you why when I got up and when I put my workout stuff on. That says workout. It doesn't make me work out, but it puts workout on my mind, right? So I'm like, okay, all right, let me do this live, and then I can go on and work out because I need to work out. I got to get this workout in. I'm not going out another day and not work out. What I said? I said I'm not going another day and not work out. No, I don't care. Listen, my body's had a chance to replenish and, stock up and recover from the water fast. Like it's had a chance to recover. Now it's time to get it. Now it's time to get it. See, I don't have time to stop. I'm 56 years old. And I plan on living a long life. If I plan on living a long life, that means that I've got to take care of the life that I have. It means that I got to take care of the body I've been given. It may not be the perfect body. It may not be the body that somebody else got. It may not be the body that somebody else wants. But baby, let me tell you something. It is the body that I have, and it is my responsibility to take care of it. That means that I'm trying to give my body what it needs. I'm trying to give my body what's necessary for me to move from a place of dis-ease in my body, lack of ease, no ease in my body, to healing and wholeness. I want to be whole. I want to be whole. So because I want to be whole, there are some things that I need to do to help with my wholeness. I am determined to do what God has called me to do, both at home and abroad. So I can't stop. It's not an option. I can't quit. It's not. No, that's not what God has for me. Matter of fact, God told me yesterday that I need to pick something back up. I wasn't trying to pick it up, but He has another plan. So I have to be obedient to God. When you start listening to God, you'll start hearing what God is telling you, and you'll do what God says. And when you do what God says, then He'll tell you something else to do. And all of it is designed to get you to the place we call destiny. We're about to launch Destiny Driven, the 12-week program. Destiny Driven, a journey to greatness, baby. We're about to do it. Listen, about to do it. And this journey, yeah, it's going to be one that is life altering. Because see, it's one thing to know that you want to get to destiny. It's another thing to be going step by step to do what you need to do to get to destiny. And that's what we're going to be doing. 12 weeks of that, 12 weeks of that, 12 weeks of that, 12 weeks of that, getting it in, 12 weeks of that. So if we invest those 12 weeks, those 90 days, we can break through and break out. We can break through the barriers and break out of the boxes that have been holding us hostage. God needs us to do what it is in order for us to get where He's trying to take us. Even if it's with your physical being, your physical body. See, when you start understanding what your body needs, where you have deficits, and you start putting in your body the things that it's missing, your body will begin to run like a well-oiled machine. It can't run like a well-oiled machine when you put low-grade fuel in it and you know it needs premium. You know it needs premium fuel. And you putting low-grade in, because it can't run like it's supposed to run when you allow it get to almost eat and you allow trash to settle in the bottom of the tank, and it starts coming up when you put the gas back in, and now it's creating problems with your fuel injectors. Y'all don't think I know nothing about that. I do. Hell of it. Okay? You got to understand that you get one body. One. Do what you're supposed to do with that body. There was a saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So if you can help prevent things, and I'm telling y'all, the number one killer of people, part mechanic. Okay, thank you, baby. Anita said, I shall seek the Lord. I desire to heal the broken pieces so I can be successful and my soul prospers. Yes, Anita. Yes. See, listen. One thing about me, Anita, you can't control what happened in the past. That happened. It's done. But what you can control is your present. And right now, you're spending a lot of time helping a lot of people that are not trying to help themselves. And it's weighing on you. And it's weighing on your health. And it's got you stressed out. You see, stress is the number one killer. Stress really is the number one killer because stress triggers a hormone called cortisol. Stress triggers a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol works against you, okay? Cortisol works against you. So when you're stressed and cortisol is triggered, it begins to negatively impact your body. And the thing about it is, listen to me. I wasn't trying to prophesy this morning. The thing about it is, you've been having some health challenges. But what I'm going to tell you is they are fueled by your stress level. Your stress level has been through the charts. If you were to do like a stress inventory, the score would be something that they say like, oh no, that you should be in a place where you're having a stroke right now. Okay? That's how much stress you're under. Baby, you don't have to be under that stress, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better start reducing your stress level. Reduce your stress level. Dr. B, how do I reduce my stress level? See, we allow ourselves to be worked up and anxious about things that many times have nothing to do with us and everything to do with other people. Or we refuse to face things or deal with things that are weighing on our mind that creates stress, right? Or we won't do what God said, so now we under stress because he's allowing things to come at you to get you to a point of submission. Because he's got some place he needs you to be. He ain't got time for you to be stuck in that stuff you stuck in. He ain't got time for it. Get your life together. Get your mind right, right? Anita, it's time for you to get your mind right. Everything you wrote in there is absolutely correct, right? That's what you need to do. But let me tell you what you do. This is what you do. Every time you say that, something happens with one of the kids, with a family member, with a friend, and you put Anita on the back burner to take care of everybody else. Stop it now. Right now, I'm telling you, if you don't stop trying to take care of everybody else and focus on you, you won't be here to take care of anybody. That's how serious this is. I need you to understand the seriousness of where you are right now in your life. You've got to take care of Anita. Take care of Anita, please. Do that. And it's okay to take care of you. People are going to call you selfish and they're going to say you switched up. They're going to say all that stuff. So what? So what? A good switch up is good. Especially it is when it's for the good of God and the kingdom. I was talking to somebody and I said, when are you going to do what God told you to do? Well, you know, I do kingdom stuff. Yeah, but not your kingdom stuff. You do kingdom stuff for other people and the kingdom that they're building, but not for you and what God has told you to do. Anita said, yeah, all day, every day I do that. I understand. I'm telling you, Anita, God is trying. He's trying. He's telling you. He's trying. Because I ain't prophesied to nobody else. And he's like, tell her what I said. I'm like, I'm not trying to do that today, Lord. He said, tell her what I said. I said, God, this is not that. I'm not trying to do that today, God. So when y'all see me go through all them gyrations, me and God having a conversation. Okay. Let me just go on and say it. That's how much God loves you. That he would interrupt my life and tell me to give you a word when other people have asked for a word and I didn't give them one. You understand what I'm telling you? Yes, my heart is good. I just don't know how to put me first because they make me out to be selfish. And who does she think she is? Baby, let me tell you something. Me too. And guess what? There were times when I was selfish. But it wasn't the times that they said I was selfish. The times they said I was selfish, I really wasn't selfish. But there were other times when I was selfish. So this is what I'm going to tell you. People said I was selfish when I wasn't selfish. They may have said I was selfish when I was selfish. People going to have something to say. So what? So what? They're going to have something to say. So what? That's the saboteur, the pleaser. You want to please people. But that lie has had you in a lot of situations that you didn't have to be in. And it's cost you a lot. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Baby, leave that lie where it's at. Let it be where it be. But you move forward. If you don't protect you won't. You need to protect you. Take care of you. I think I'm going to have to do a class on stress and stress reduction for the regular people. I think I'm going to have to do that. I teach that for the university, but I think I'm going to do that for regular people. Because people need to know how to alleviate their stress and reduce their stress in healthy ways. Most people try to do it in ways, find ways to do it, but it's unhealthy. Yes, right now I'm in between paying 2 households. So stressful. Yeah, it's stressful. What you gonna do about that? You gotta do something. Something's gotta change. It means a plan's gotta be made. Something's gotta be done. Jake said, I think as moms and wives, we get into the habit of taking care of others and we go second. And in the church says, Jesus, others, you. You go last. It creates a situation where people are not taking care of themselves so they can't function at their optimal capacity. I'm not saying don't take care of other people. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying do it from your overflow so that you're not empty. So we keep trying to pour from an empty cup that's empty and we lose it and we break. And what we're seeing in the church is the results of that. We're seeing people, pastors, commit suicide because they're so overwhelmed, so burdened down, so burnt out. No, I'm not doing that. Now, y'all can skip that. I'm not doing that. We have choices to make. And I choose to not stop and to get it. But I'm going to take care of myself while I'm doing it. And I'm going to be gentle with myself. And I'm going to be kind to myself. And I'm going to be gracious to myself. And I'm not going to judge myself. And I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm going to do what I can do when I can do it. And then I'm going to keep moving forward. Every day we get brand new mercies. Why do you think that is? Every day we got to get a brand new opportunity to do life, to live, to make different choices and different decisions. Today is that day for you. I need to say, but I got it. I'm going to take care of myself going forward. Matter of fact, take care of yourself today. What is it that you're going to do for yourself today? Today is Saturday. What are you going to do for yourself today? Do something for you. Something just for you. It's not to benefit anybody else. It's just for you. Get a mani-pedi. Get a mani. Get a massage. Do something that's going to help alleviate your stress. Hey, Dr. Favors, what's up, Bishop? My baby said going fishing. Fishing is relaxing, they say. You got to do something for you. So I'm telling y'all this because guess what? There are some ways that you can help reduce your stress, right? If you suffer from anxiety, you get really anxious. Baby, y'all saw me drop my CBD oil in my coffee. I dropped it right on in. Why? Listen, let me tell y'all what I know about me. I'm just talking about me. I know when I am under stress. And I know there's some things that I need to be relaxed to process through. That CBD oil is going to help calm me. That combined with my Sam E, I'm going to be real mellow. Just mellow. I need to be mellow. Why? When you're mellow, you can think. When you're like this, you can't think. So you make bad decisions because you're overwhelmed. No, no, no. Life is what it is. Excuse me, what happens, happens. And now you got to just have a clear mind so you can see. Yes, Favors. Fishing is good for real. I got to call you today. We getting ready to call you. That's good, Anita. If you want to go fishing, go fishing. Y'all know I'm a little prissy. You know, fishing don't sound like relaxation to me. What sounds like relaxation to me is getting a massage. Now, that's relaxation for me. Getting a mani-pedi, that's relaxation for me. You got to find what's relaxing for you. It's not going to be the same thing for everybody, but everybody needs something to do to relax them, right? You got to be, I don't know if y'all saw the movie, oh my goodness, hold on. Limitless. In the movie Limitless, there was a pill that he took. The man was depressed. His house was a wreck. He couldn't finish his book. He couldn't think. Like he was just, and in that movie, he takes the pill and all of a sudden, let me tell y'all the scientific of what happened. His neurotransmitters began to fire at maximum capacity. His neurotransmitters began to fire, right? His serotonin, his dopamine, his epinephrine, they're going the way they're supposed to, right? When your neurotransmitters are going the way they're supposed to, they'll create new neural pathways. Neural pathways are natural ways of doing things, natural ways of being. We start developing our neural pathways as infants. That's why infants raised in a high stimulating environment have more neural pathways than infants born in a less stimulating environment. Okay, what does that mean? It means that when you're in an environment that's when infants are in an environment that's very bare, like there's not a lot of, things to stimulate their mind, they have fewer neural pathways than a baby who is in a crib that has the little animals up there that may have music. They may get more interaction, like their neural pathways are going and they're increasing. We have the ability to change our neural pathways. I need you to understand this. See, this is why when I tell y'all you can change your life, I'm not saying, oh, you can change your life. Like, oh, no, I'm telling you, scientifically, you can change your life. And you change your life by getting in your body what you need so that your neurotransmitters can do what they need to do, and by changing your thought processes, because as you begin to change your thought processes and you begin to systematically in pattern over and over and over and over and over again, kill the lies that you've grown up with that have put you in a place of being someone that is not who you were designed to be. You need a factory reset, right? Then you can begin to replace them with truth. And when you do that, when you start killing the lies, listen, I want y'all to hear this. Because what we try to do is we just try to throw all of these affirmations and positive thinking on top of all the lies. Well, it's not the most effective. It can get you some results, but the results are minute. You know why? The lies are more powerful than the truth. It takes three positives to cancel out one negative thought, one negative belief. 3, right? So, if you start destroying the lies, right? Destroy the lies. Identify what lies you believe about yourself, about life, about money, about your health. When you begin to identify those lies and begin to kill those lies, right? Replace them with truth. Then add all those the affirmations have greater impact. See, you can say affirmations all day long and your life not change. Look at that. Why? You got so many negative thoughts going that the affirmations are not even balancing it out. So you saying affirmations and living out the lies. You've got to understand that God created us as self-healing, self-cleansing beings. Everything we need is inside of us. And where there are deficiencies as a result of where we were raised, what we've experienced in our lives, what we've eaten, the bad habits that we've gained, we have the power to change them. But it means that you got to do a factory reset. You got to cleanse your body. You got to give your body what it's supposed to have. The amino acids it's supposed to have. The vitamin D is supposed to have. Y'all know with COVID, it came out that vitamin D was really good for preventing COVID or helping people to get over COVID faster. You need to be having vitamin D in your body. Now, we used to get it because we was outside in the sun. We're not outside in the sun like we were, right? So you need to make sure you get the vitamin D, the vitamin K, the amino acids. You got all the nutrients that you need. Listen, when you understand that and you get serious about that, you can change your life. And you can change it quickly. It doesn't have to take a long time. Listen, you can do more in 90 days than some people do in a whole lifetime. You know you get anxious. You know you have anxiety. You know you suffer from depression. Hey, deal with that because you're producing excessive amounts of cortisol. You better deal with it. If you don't deal with it, it will deal with you. It'll show up as high blood pressure. It'll show up as diabetes. It'll show up as strokes and heart attacks. Listen, we got to do better. We got to give our body what it needs, and we got to do what our body needs for us to do. Move. Move. You like dancing like me? Dance is a form of exercise. Find a way to get in movement and activity that works for you. Our problem is we want to do it like everybody else. Well, it may not work for you because we are unique individuals. And as women, we have different hormone types. So what we need is different based on our hormone type. But once you understand your hormone type and you're able to identify what foods are going to work for you and what's going to work against you, what behaviors are going to work for you and what's going to work against you, what I discovered is the way that I like to work out doesn't work for me. It works against me. I like to work out hard. I like to power walk. I don't like running. I ain't going to tell that lie because that's a lie from the pit of hell. But I like to work out hard. So what would happen is I would work out hard. I put a lot of strain on my body. I would produce high levels of cortisol, and the cortisol would work against releasing the fat that needed to be released or that I desire to release. So it would hold on to the fat and produce stress, and then would cause me to do things like stress eat, which added on pounds. So I'm thinking I'm doing something to work for me, and it works against me. So I'm doing it, but it doesn't have effect. So understanding that now, because it's important for you to understand what's going on and what you need to do. Then you cannot stop and you can get it. I made a decision for my life. I want to live a long time and I want to live good. I want to live a good life. I don't want to just exist. This is what I'm telling y'all. I'm in that don't stop, get it mode. I'm not stopping. And the thing about it is, and I think this is a good thing when it comes to me, is I'm not selfish. When God begins to show me something, I share. I want you to know so that you can't say, nobody told me. My baby said 49 more. I was all sad last night in sentiment. I said, baby, I don't want you to go nowhere. I don't want nothing to happen to you. Wait, hold on. Did you see something, Prophet? It took me a while to get that that's what he was saying. Prophet, did you see something? I mean, if you see something bad when you say it, I said it depends. Now I realize he was talking about, did I see him dying soon or something happened? No, I didn't see that. That was that movie and all the stuff going on in my life right now. Listen, I just know I don't want to go nowhere. That's what I know. So, because I don't want anything to happen to him, I made sure not only did I have my vitamins, but he had his. Here, baby, I got some vitamins for you. I want you to take these. Now, how selfish would it be of me to go on this health journey without my husband, right? That's selfish. No, baby, look, this is what we get. So that we can use these products and help us get our bodies where they need to be. And not because he's overweight. He's far from overweight. He underweight.
I came to get him and end up making a cup of coffee.
That's mine. Where you put yours? Remember, yours is green. You had them last night because you said I'm going to take them tomorrow.
Okay. I'll find it.
See, you losing the vitamins. Angel number 133. Listen, God is trying to do some things. Now, all these angel numbers that I done called out, this one I feel compelled to look up. So let me look this one up. Y'all can look the other ones up on your own time. When you see 133, it may come with a strong feeling of love being sent from your angels. They are reminding you that love is the pure essence of your being. Of course, that would come when I'm talking to my husband. If you are calling in love or a new relationship, this number reminds you to embody that love that you are, as this will only attract more love into your life. Come on, y'all. Wow. This angel number is an indication to ground yourself, make sense of your thoughts and feelings, and express your inner truth. Hold on, let me get to it. Your guardian angels are indicating that it's time to tap into your higher self by acknowledging your mind, body, and spirit. Do y'all hear that? All of you, not just part. 133 has humanitarian qualities calling on unity and love. This could be an indication to change how you are treating yourself, how you are treating others, or even yourself. Look inward and recognize how your words may have had an effect. Hold on, y'all. This includes negative self-talk. This could be a friendly nudge to ground yourself through meditation, journaling, or connecting with nature. One, 3, symbolizes a new journey that involves tapping into your creative potential. Let me see. When you see this number, you may suddenly feel an immense wave of love. This is your guardian angels trying to communicate that you are on the right track. Assess your thoughts carefully right now. You have been given the ability to form your reality as long as you pay attention to your inner truth. This number points to a positive change, directing you towards your dreams. For this to happen, you must be accepting all that you might encounter. Wow. 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 You all, my baby said fishing. He's so ready to go fishing. I'm going to tell you this. You can do what you want to with it. If you're ready to really create change in your life, deal with your body, your health, getting your mind right, put me in the comments. Put me in the comments and I will reach out to you and give you some information that can help you start that journey. What I know is this is we focus on the spiritual side to the exclusion of the other aspects of our being. And we get lopsided and we wonder why the wheel isn't rolling. It's not rolling because it's not a wheel. It's time to get the wheel of our life together. The wheel of our life is how we are functioning in the various areas of our life. It determines how well we move in the flow. When things are in alignment, it rolls smoothly. But when it's not, it's bumpy. You want to stop the bump, fix those areas, right? Fix those areas. And normally it just means that there's some things, some lies that we believe that we've got to remove and we've got to replace them with truth. Some changes that we need to make in us. You want love to come in your life? You need to be in a place where you are whole, healed, healthy, and you know how to love you. It makes it easier to draw in the love that's supposed to be in your life. Y'all, life is too short to quit. Life is too short to stop. When it comes to living, when it comes to joy, when it comes to love, when it comes to purpose, when it comes to your destiny, don't stop. Get it, get it. If you're ready to make some changes in your life and you know you need some help with it, put me in the comments. I'll reach out to you. And I'll share some ways that maybe I can assist you. But this is what I know. If doing what you've been doing isn't working, you need time to try something new. Let's get it. Love you guys to life and life more abundant. Have an amazing, incredible, and blessed day. I'm getting ready to work out. Don't stop. Get it, get it.